Hey everyone, today I'm going to showcase Spiral Abyss 11 Solo G on the first half. Now, the new Spiral Abyss for Spiral Abyss 11 has a bleed mechanics, so you basically need a healer for this floor. I'm going to solo G on the first half, so here are her stats. Her weapon, using a Clay of Favonia. Artifacts, 4-piece Gladiator with an Animal Goblet. Consolation, I have a C-free Jean, and her talents. Okay, for the second half, I will be using Tartaglia since he's coming back in 2.2 on the first banner. So we'll be using him as the main DPS. You can basically use any DPS that you want. Like, I'm just going to use Tartaglia because, like I said, he's coming back. You can use Ganyu or, like, Raiden Shogun or Ayaka if you had the luxury of them. So here are his stats. Weapon, R5 Rust. Artifacts, 4-piece Heart of Death. Consolation, 0. And his talents. The second character I will be using, Animal Lumine. Here are her stats. Weapon, 4-piece Gladiator. The Animal Goblet. Consolation, 6. We get this for free. And her talents. I will be also using Barbara as well. Her stats, nothing too special. She's just there to heal. Her weapon, artifacts, 4-piece maidens. Consolation, 6. And her talents. Last but not least, I will be using Xiangling. Here are her stats. Her weapon, artifacts, 4-piece emblem with a pyro cup. Consolation, 6. And her talents. Okay, so let's take a look at the enemies right now. It's pretty generic enemies throughout the chambers. Aside from the Karagi Fairing Might and the Geo Bishop and stuff like that, but they're pretty easy to beat. So I would recommend if you're gonna solo Jean, I would recommend bringing her to the first half because it has more generic enemies. You just have to worry about the Fatui Skirmisher Pyro-Singler Bracer. So once they spawn, I recommend just attacking him first because you don't want him to get that shield up and all that. So once you take him down, if you have enough DPS, you should be able to take him down without him popping the shield. If he does, he'll have a little bit of HP left. As for Chamber Free, the Fatuis, it's pretty simple. Since my Jean is C-free, if you do have a C1 Jean, it's gonna be a lot easier because you can bring in the enemies faster. So what you have to do is just bring them in and send them up to the air. Once they fall to the floor, use a charge attack so they go back into the air because the Fatui Electro Assassin Mage will teleport once she gets up. Okay, so for this challenge, I'm not gonna choose the best card. I'm gonna choose the worst card out of 3 for Chamber 1, 2, and 3. So I can showcase my Jean that she can beat this without having an advantage along with the other side as well. So we're just gonna choose this one. It's defeating an opponent. Defeating an opponent instantly restores 80% of the character's HP. So this is actually a really good card, and I would actually probably recommend it if you're like lacking heals and stuff like that. So as long as you like beat an enemy, you'll heal a little bit. So unfortunately, that is the worst card of all out of 3. So let's get this started. So this is pretty simple. You just basically hack and slash during this stage. Nothing to worry about on the first half. Second half, it's a little bit more challenging because considering that it's the Pyro Abyss Mage with the shields, there are gonna be 3 of them, and they'll spawn like 5 enemies. The Hilichurls will throw bombs at you, and it can be a pain in the butt because they can knock you back and all that stuff. But yeah, let's get this started. One thing you gotta look out for is your health bar and all that stuff. Like, I've seen players like activate their ult right away, even though like their party members are full HP. So as long as you look at the bar, you should be okay. As you can see, my Jean is healing quite well and doing good damage. That's one wave. So they will spawn at the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock positions. So 2 at the 12 o'clock and 2 at the 6 o'clock positions. 5 enemies each. It is kind of a pain, especially if you're under leveled, because the enemies will be like on the other side. So if you're having issues, I would recommend trying to bring the enemies to the next spawn point, so you don't have to walk right here as I'm doing right now. Oh yeah, for Jean, you can bring them up in the air and they'll take fall damage. That's gonna be useful in chamber free. And I will show you that in just in a moment in chamber free. Do watch out for this Axilly Girl, because he does spin and it will kind of waste your time. So, what you want to do is try to group them together with Jean, because if you group them together, you can use your elemental skill, take them down. I do have C1 Jean, so if I do hold my elemental skill for 1 second, she'll do a little bit more extra damage. Okay, for this side, it's pretty simple. It's just a little bit of pain for the Dendro Similar Trolls, because they spawn those vines. So basically, once you approach them, they will spawn right in front of you, so you can't go through them. You'll take damage, so you have to go to the left or right or whatever. So, but the Pyro Abyss Mage will always spawn like at the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. It's just the same thing. Like, they just want to basically separate the enemies. So like once you kill them, take them out, you're basically wasting time to go over there, and you're not only wasting time, you're losing HP as well due to this domain giving you that bleed mechanic. So what I usually do is basically go over here, do that, give the Celestial the Hydro effect, and pray that it gives you the Hydro Hurricane. Oh, and that should take down the Sumeritroll along with some of the shield of the Pyro Abyss Mage. And once you do that, you just have to take on the Hilly Trolls. Pretty simple. Now, obviously, Tartaglia has that cooldown when you use his elemental skill. Remember, always look at your health bar and all that stuff. So what you see, if he will summon those vines, it's kind of a pain, but you can basically go through it and all that stuff. So once that's done, you can basically summon Barba, to take down the shield if you want. Oh goodness! All right, heal up here. We have plenty of time to get to. We have plenty of time to get to 3 stars here. So, all right. So once that's down, I think I'll just use Xiangling and use Lamine, because I don't want to use Tartaglia right now. To use his elemental skill right now. I think I'm at the right spot where they spawn. Yep, perfect. So once again, do this thing. Careful. Use that teleport. I mean that ultimate of Lumine to get that Hydro effect, and just attack. Oh, make sure you kill the Pyro Abyss Mage before you go back to the shield. And there you have it. You have 3 stars on the first chamber. Okay, so for floor 11, chamber 2, it's pretty simple. You just have to focus the Pyro Gunner for the Fatuis. As long as you focus him, he'll spawn at the 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock position, and 12 o'clock. It's free waves. As long as you take him down to like 90% HP, you should be okay. If you cannot take him down to like less than that, you can have a little bit of issues with his shield, because obviously Jean's gonna have a little bit of issues taking out the shield because she's not Hydro, Electro, or Cryo. What you want to do is just bring her up, bring them all up to the air, do it again, and you should be okay. If you're having issue, if you're getting a little worried, you can also do the charge attack to bring them to the air as well. There you go. He didn't activate his shield. Now you can just focus the treasure hoarders. For this, we're just gonna ult every time when we have it up so we can get as much time. Once again, if you do have C1 Jean, you can bring the enemies towards you faster, along with, like, if you hold your elemental skill for 1 second, it will do more damage. Gonna have my ult. Bring that up. Just rinse and repeat. You can also try to bring the enemies to where they're gonna spawn next to make it a little bit faster. That was actually really good because we got a treasure hoarder within our elemental skill. There you go. Should be dead. Yep, he's dead. All right, now. Okay, so you don't have to worry about these treasure hoarders, especially with ones with the shovel. They're just there just to be annoying. Alright, for this side, you just have to, like, go fast and beat this. Like, I'm just gonna try to activate Vaporize and kill the samurai enemy. But there's also these annoying treasure hoarders as well. They will, like, throw, like, Molotov cocktails of cryo and stuff like that. So be careful of that. They can knock you back and all that. So what you want to do is go after these people, because the treasure hoarders of the hammer enemies will go towards you along with the samurai unit. So focus on the enemies that throw Molotov cocktails. Also for Tartaglia, once you use, like, if you have C0 just like me, I would recommend counting the 15 seconds. Then once the 15 seconds are up, switch and set up and bring like Xiangling, Barbara, and Lumine to do some damage to get them ready to come back to the field. Okay, this is perfect. Alright. So like I said, go after these people first. We're just gonna ult right here, just get our things back up. Alright, now we set up here, because oh, I made a mistake there. I did not know I was gonna get Xiangling ult. So don't do what I do. Make sure you get your Xiangling ult. Alright, perfect. Now we switch, set up. Lumine's sorta DPS. Watch out, watch out. He can be a pain. He does hurt, I'll say that. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna get ready. We got plenty of time. We got a minute and 30 seconds, so we're just gonna set up here. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna bring Tartaglia here because I think we have a good amount of time to kill him. And now we're gonna bring it. Alright, perfect. Like I said, go after the guys have the Molotov cocktails. We're actually gonna like ult here with Lumine so they can like be in that tornado. Oh, ow. Alright. So we're gonna ult with Tartaglia and we're gonna go to work. As you can see, we got 50 seconds to take down the samurai enemy. I forgot the name. Alright. Yep, we got 30 seconds. Should be simple. Just gonna ult. Just a heads up, he does go into that ultimate form, so you can't really knock him back and all that stuff on the third samurai wave. Alright, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna set up. We're gonna ult. So we got like, oh, we missed. That's unfortunate, but we should be okay. We got 10 seconds. There you go. Okay, I do apologize, my mic cut out during this final Spiral Abyss 4. So basically what you want to do, get in front of the 2 agent, use your elemental skill to bring the Decisive Mages together, send them up in the air. Once they go down on the floor, use a charge attack so the Decisive Electro Mage won't teleport. Because there's a high chance of the Sensitive Mage will teleport after when she falls down. Once that's completed, just try to keep them near the wall. Like, the only issue about this floor is the Sensitive Mage Electro, because she randomly does teleport a lot. So it requires a little bit of luck, because I'm trying to like beat this as fast as I can, because I need like as much time on the second side. So if you do beat the 2Es on the first wave, and you're still at the 12 o'clock position, and you have to run all the way to the 6 o'clock position, I recommend attacking the Cryo Sensitive Mage, because she will activate her shield, and it's gonna be a pain to like get rid of it, because not only you gotta destroy the shield, you gotta like attack the flies. So if you are late, I recommend just going after the Sensitive Mage and drag her to the electrical Fatui Mage, because the Fatui agent will just follow you around. If you do spawn near at the 6 o'clock position, then you can rinse and repeat what you can do for the first wave. Just drag the Fatui agent and the Sensitive Mage together, and you should be fine. Alright, for the final half, it's a Geo Bishop and 3 Pyro Slimes for the first wave and the second wave. But what you want to do is summon Xiangling, summon Barbara, then switch to Tartaglia, so Tartaglia can get that weapon Dragon Slayer's buff from Barbara to get better attack, and you basically just hack and slash. Hopefully they all clump up together so you're able to like attack every enemy at once. It is kind of difficult. Sometimes the Pyro Slimes do fire their fireballs at you and stuff like that. But once you bring the Geo Bishop to like 70% HP, I recommend just setting up for Tartaglia for the final push. And you don't have to worry about Tartaglia's cooldown on a push. You can basically just YOLO and activate his elemental skill, and you'll be good to go. So once you complete the first wave, same thing. If you have your ults and stuff like that, I recommend using it. So bring out Gooba, Barbara. Make sure like you look at your health and stuff like that too. Once that's set up, bring out Tartaglia, and you should be able to finish this no problem. Like I said, you don't have to worry about Tartaglia's cooldown because this is the final wave, so you can just hack and slash. You don't have to worry about the cooldown. That's what I'm doing right now. I am getting hit a lot, unfortunately, but you just have to like go because, yeah, you're trying to go for the 3 stars. And there you have it. Solo Jean, 9 stars on the first half, and Tartaglia DPS with free-to-play characters on the second half. Thank you for watching my Spiral Abyss 11 video, Solo Jean, on the first half. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment down below. I will reply in a timely manner. In the meantime, please like, comment, and subscribe. I also do stream on Twitch. Links are right beside me, and in the video description. See you later!